Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to demodulate, decode, extract the video stream and even display it live over a network port using ffplay. Our target signal is well-known test file adv16.c file, which is publicly available on GitHub. I will also include the download link in the video description so you can access it easily. This file contains an 8K DVB-T digital TV signal modulated with 16 QAM and encoded with a 2/3 FEC rate. Its full technical parameters extracted from the TPS bits also shown here. The cyclic prefix length for this DVB-T signal is 256. In an upcoming video, I will explain how TPS bits work and how they carry essential DVB-T transmission information that every receiver needs. The GNU Radio photograph is designed to handle the general case. All you need to do is enter the sampling rate, the signal's center frequency, and the DVB-T parameters into the corresponding blocks, and then run the program. As shown here, the signal is first shifted to the baseband and passed through a filter whose bandwidth can be adjusted. After this step, the signal is resampled so that its sampling rate matches the DVB-T symbol rate, which corresponds to the elementary period T. For an 8 MHz DVB-T channel, T equal 7/64 microseconds, which means the equivalent symbol rate is 1/T equal 9.142857 MHz. Fortunately, the adv16.c file test file is already sampled at exactly this rate. In any case, this photograph is built for general use. Even if your input signal was sampled at a higher rate, the system automatically adjusts the resampling factors based on the parameters you provide, so that right before demodulation, the final sampling rate matches the correct DVB-T symbol rate. Now let's continue. In this setup, we are using the GNU Radio photograph from the DVB-T.git project on GitHub, which we have adapted to work with GNU Radio 3.10 version. Here, how the updated photograph works. After the resampling stage explained earlier and after applying AGC, the first major block we use is the OFDM symbol acquisition block. Its role is symbol synchronization, detecting OF symbol boundary and removing the cyclic prefix. Next, the FFD block in GNU Radio takes the synchronized OFDM symbols and performs an FFD of the specified length. Since this signal is DVB-T in 8K mode, the FFD size is 8192. This step is essential because DVB-T is an OFDM-based system. In the transmitter, constellation data is mapped onto subcarriers using an IFFT. inverse of FFT. And in the receiver, we use the FFT to transform it back into the constellation domain. At this point, you can use the Qt constellation sync to visualize the received constellation. As you will not notice, the constellation points keep rotating due to the presence of carrier frequency offset and also timing offset. The demode reference signals block uses the DVB-T parameters you provide along with the continuous pilot and scattered pilots to correct phase offset, estimate, and apply equalization to each symbol. During this stage, pilots and null carriers are removed, and only the active data subcarrier are passed forward. The output should be a clean constellation, confirming that the DVB-T demodulator is properly locked. Next, the DVB-T demap block converts constellation symbol into a stream of bits according to the modulation order, which is in this example 16 QAM. This block also performs symbol inner deinterleaving and bit inner deinterleaving as defined in the DVB-T standard. After demapping, the bit stream is sent to the FEC decoding stage, which works similarly to the DVB-S decoder which explained in a previous video titled DVB-S receiver. The steps include Viterbi convolutional decoding, convolutional deinterleaving, Reed-Solomon decoding, and finally descrambling. The DVB-T descrambler is implemented by the energy descrambler block. The output of FEC decoder is the final video data, which you can save using a file sync. In our demodulation, we send the decoded video packets over a chosen UDP port using UDP sync and display them live with ffplay, which should already be installed. Simply run the ffplay command. I have placed it inside a bat file for convenience and then start the GNU Radio photograph. As you can see, the extracted DVB-T video stream plays back in real time.
Listen up, y'all.
3, 2, 1, go. New
Episodes.
Oh my God.
If you are unable to view it using ffplay, don't worry. You can instead play the saved video file directly in any standard media player on Windows.
Listen up, y'all.
3, 2, 1, go. New
Episodes.
oh my God.
I've never asked for support before, but circumstances where I live have become very difficult. If you appreciate my work and are able to help, any contribution to the wallet address in the description would mean more than I can express. Even the smallest support makes a real difference. Thank you sincerely for being here.